끝났지. 일단 하나 끝났고 바로 옆에 있지. 이쪽 맞지? 앞에 있지? 역시 죽여야겠지. 위쪽으로. 와우. 올라가. 우와. 잘까? 아, 잘 잤어. 아, 아래쪽으로. 와우. 퀘스트가 빡셔. 랩터. 어휴. 싸우고 싶어. 들어왔지? 입마 있겠지. 있지. 따버려. 오, 좋아. 오, 35. 오. 위쪽?
What are you doing here? You should go. This place is dangerous. You should move on.
You're Krell, the guard from the Mana Shrine, right?
Yeah. You've come looking for me then, huh? And you came running, did you?
에?
You're the one who disappeared at the same time as it did, and you're hiding out here.
So, they have no other suspects?
Why did you steal the Elex?
What's that to you? I've not seen you before.
Tell me what happened. Maybe I won't give you up.
How can I be sure of that?
호.
You can't. But if I don't go back to Goliath, then they will know you're here. You don't have a choice.
No. No, I don't, do I?
Use your chance to get out of this, or leave it. Your choice.
Who says there's anything to explain? Elex, it's worth a lot. I took it. I sold it.
You wouldn't be hiding out here if you had.
Maybe I like mausoleums. Go on, ask your questions.
Why do you need Elex?
I'm not hiding. Have you met the mutant here?
No.
That is my brother, Grimmer. The Albs captured him and took him to that converter. They were going to throw him in. He escaped somehow, but the converter had changed him. I don't know how he survived, but whatever that machine did to him, it's left him needing Elex. If he goes without it for any time, then he's in pain. Without it, I know he'll die. He's my brother. And sometimes I wonder if I did the right thing in saving him.
예.
You're feeding Elex to your brother.
I'm controlling it. Trying to lessen the dose each time. I'm weaning him off it, I'm sure. I keep going, I can get him back. When he's better, I'll go back to Goliad. I'll explain everything to Caldron. Until then, I can't. They wouldn't understand what I'm doing.
야. 죽여.
You should end his suffering.
He's my brother. I know he's still in there somewhere. If we can keep him alive, I can get him back. I can't give up on him.
아, 그래?
I'll buy the Elex off you.
Are you serious? I can buy 3 times as much from the outlaws for that price. Here, take it. I'll find a way to buy some more. I hope I can go back to Goliad after my brother's cured. I have to take care of my brother.
그래, 그래. 취소되었지. 또 자금을 썼지. 돌겠지.
I have to.
말토? 다 털어버려. 400을 썼지. 오예. 참 머리 아픈데. 이거 독국물이었지? 아니야? 얼라리요? 열렸다. 아니 뭐가 있길래? 역시 독이었어. 오예 카리어. 약 먹죠. 또 들어갈까? 템 먹어야지. 빨리 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 빨리. 우와 독이 들끓는다. 이야 이거 졸라 아픈데. 약 먹어. 나 털고 싶어. 한 대 맞죠? 절반이었지. 빨리 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 빨리. 또 어휴 어휴 이건 미친 짓이야. 약을 다 쓰겠어. 아유 돌겠다. 아유 약을 다 쓰겠다. 약이 아까워. 가류? 43? 호 쓸 수 없이 들어갈까요? 빨리 빨리 빨리. 나 급해 죽어. 돌아버리겠다 돌아버리겠어. 와요 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 와요. 진짜 약을 다 쓰겠다. 와 약이 아깝다. 이게 뭐하는 짓거리야. 뛰어라. 어이구. 아, 체력이 없어? 체력이 똥이란다. 독 때문에 미치겠네. 대충 다 털었지. 약을 갖다 버렸지. 죽겠다. 얼라리요?
About my I took care of your door.
Were there any problems?
None to speak of.
You have proved yourself a friend to the Berserkers with this act. The work Eardor does is at the heart, the world heart, of everything we stand for. It's criminal that we hadn't helped him before. Thank you.
What contact do the Berserkers have with the other factions?
The Albs want no contact but that of war and conflict. Perhaps the Separatists will be more open to conversation, but trust will be hard. We have maintained conversations with the clerics, but the peace that has strained since our last war has never held easy. The outlaws, well, they have no true leader and no true cause. Any dealings with them are dealings with individuals. It's self-evident that the paths of all the factions will cross, and that conflict is likely.
factions fighting?
Ah, that's a question we all ask. How could healing the planet not aid us all? But for the Alps, Elex comes before anything. The clerics worship their god and their machines, and do not trust nature. While the outlaws see only profit and pleasure today, with no interest in tomorrow. And so we come into conflict, and the world burns when it could heal. If we can plant more world hearts in Tavar or Abessa, then we could give all the soil there new life too. But the other factions don't see it that way. They fear the changes we bring.
Do you know that for sure? Have you spoken to the other factions?
Spoken, no. But we sent men to establish world hearts in Abessa and Tavar. And they have been attacked almost constantly. In fact, their reports are overdue. You came to us from beyond our walls. If you know your way across these lands, could you go to the world hearts and see what happened to our men?
예.
I will look for your men in Tavar and Abessa.
Thank you. It's time that we learn their fates. You ensure you're properly equipped before you go. It isn't a short journey, and the way will be difficult.
Where are the World Hearts?
World Heart in Tavar was sent to an oasis out in the desert. You will have to walk carefully once you're there. The outlaws do not take kindly to people crossing through their lands. You'll find the World Heart in Abessa to the south of the domed city.
No.
You have Pat. You helped Born with. You made my. I have heard you what. You helped Eardor. Something we neglected to do. All told, I am pleased with you. You have done a lot to help the people here. You have earned a just reward. You have proved a friend to the Berserkers. I think you should consider joining us. Think about it. Maybe someday, when you're ready, we will teach you about our magic. First, though, I'm expecting you to bring me a report from one of the other cities. And with your abilities, that shouldn't be difficult for you.
이야, 허허. 끝냈다. 빨랐지. 하지만 퀘스트는 안 끝났지.
About Ascor's murder. Eardor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the World Heart and looking after supplies. Besides, he's just too weak to have killed Ascor in the way you described.
Yes, I agree. I don't think Eardor was capable of this. That's one less suspect for us. You're making good progress. I'll keep Ragnar informed.
I could use your help.
Then you have it.
You think you can keep up with me? I mean, I use a jetpack sometimes.
I know. I have one that I haven't taken to the pit yet.
Can you use it though? You are a berserker.
Yeah, sometimes rules can be bent. I'll deal with any trouble.
Then let's go. There's an abandoned camp in some ruins to the west of Goliath. You can meet me there.
You lead, I'll follow. Don't forget, Ragnar still wants an answer to Ascor's murder. We should tell him something. The Berserkers have held the Alps back with bravery and magic. This fight will call upon those qualities.
Follow me.
Sure.
따라와, 친구야. 야. 아니야. 뭐가 있지? 일단 잘까? 잘 잤어. 힘들어 죽겠어. 칼드림이었지? 아저씨.
About Kral. Yes. I found Kral. I have recovered the Elex.
And Kroll is not here? Is he dead?
Correct.
That is sad news. I feared his departure spelled his guilt. It seems justice has been done. Did Kroll tell you why he took the Elex?
Grimmar, his brother, was taken to the converter. Kral managed to save Grimmar, but not before the Elex had changed him. Since then, Kral has been keeping his brother alive by feeding him Elex. When his supplies ran out, he took Elex from the Mana Shrine to keep his brother alive.
A brother's love. Kroll must have thought he was saving Grimmar. But to live is an abomination, twisted by Elex. Sometimes love blinds us. I hope you gave that poor creature a quick death.
No, he is still alive.
Then I must send someone to do what you would not. He's not alive, not truly. You've sentenced him to a living death. Something has occurred to me. Perhaps you could help me with something.
What do you need?
I need someone less conspicuous than myself to do some inquiring. You see, I need some answers, but if I start asking questions, it might be as bad as me outright condemning the man in question. Suspicion sticks and people can start to see someone as guilty, even if there is nothing wrong. So, that is why I'd like you to do the asking. You see, there is a cultivator by the name of Ulrich, a willing and capable berserker. But there has been a change in him of late. Something I can't quite put my finger on. I would like you to speak to him and see if you can find out what is troubling him.
What do you suspect Oric's problem is?
Well, that's the issue. Suspicion is all I have. You see, Ulrich has continued with his tasks. He is polite and helpful, but there is a distance. He isn't as open as he used to be.
How can I find out what's wrong?
Just talk with him. See if you get the same feeling. He is someone who loves what he does. You should have no trouble getting him talking about his work in the seeding fields. It has long been a passion of his. But maybe that's it. Maybe he's seeking promotion. Or maybe he's just having a bad day. Whatever it is, he served us well, and if there is something wrong, I'd like to help him. I don't want him to be afraid to tell me of problems.
그래 그래. 어휴, 부탁 가는 거야. 잡일이 많지. 연락에 바빠라. 10렙을 위해서야. 전사로 할까? 야야야.
So, your job is to protect these plants from mutants.
Happy. I've got the most important job in Golia. Hey, maybe even on Magalan. Protecting the seedlings, that's the law. World hearts are to be protected from everyone and everything. Not that these little baby seedlings are world hearts yet. But now Boren's had the mana delivery from Kaldrim, we can start cultivating them again, and then, who knows? World hearts, proper world hearts, are rare. But maybe, just maybe, one of these little things will make it to maturity.
What do you think of Born?
He's a good boss. I enjoy working with him. He cuts me some slack, gives me some time of my own. That gives me a chance to, well, do some experiments sometimes. Just try a few things to see if I can help the seedlings.
Is there a way to stop the mutants from eating the plants?
Yeah, I mean, if we can't grow many world hearts, maybe we should try growing them differently. Maybe we could breed them so that the mutants wouldn't eat them. But we're not allowed to try, which is crazy. I mean, imagine what we could do. And not just to seedlings. If mana does that to a plant, imagine what it could do to a person. If we don't try, we won't progress.
And is everything all right out here? There's nothing getting you down.
Just the usual. The mutants, the low success rate in growing world hearts, the occasional bit of grief from the boss, but nothing too bad. You know, nothing worth talking about.
Why are world hearts so rare?
I don't know. I mean, berserkers have been studying them since before I was born. I think they found one out in the wild. I heard they were going to destroy it because it was, you know, a mutant plant. Then they realized this thing was making everything else grow. They've been learning how to cultivate more world hearts since then, but it's hard. Even since they learned to feed them with mana.
그래?
It sounds like you really care about your job.
You know, yes, I do. I want to see the seedlings live. I want to see more world hearts. I just wish that the others could see how I could help them achieve that.
How do you think you can improve the seedling crop?
And that's just the seedlings. There've not been many experiments on people since some narrow-minded warlord banned them. I think we should at least talk about trying that again. If feeding mana to plants in these doses can make world hearts, what would happen if we got the dose right with people? Any experiment, it's going to take someone to show the way, to blaze the trail, to be the first.
하여, 그래?
It takes courage to be the first.
Well, I was thinking about mana and seedlings and us, right? The Elex, the normal Elex that the Albs are after, that makes them stronger. That's why they're so scary. So I thought, what if we did that with mana? I mean, it's been purified by the plants, so it should be all right, yeah? And if it makes us stronger, like the Albs, then we'd stand more of a chance. We could take them on. So I extracted the juice from a seedling and I drank it. And I felt like I understood everything.
오.
Do you have any of that juice for me?
What? No. It was a mature seedling, you see. You're lucky if you get one of those every 6 months or so. The rest don't make it. That's why world hearts are so rare, you see? And the little ones, they don't change the Elex like the mature ones. I've got to wait to try again, but I'm telling you, 1 more dose, maybe 2, and I'll become something else. Something that can fight the Alves.
1 more dose?
1 more mature seedling, and I could solve this question. I know it. I can show everyone the way. We can win this war. All this can be over. You believe me, right? So, let's keep this between ourselves. You will get more juice. I promise. I should go now. I have to make this work.
그래,
These
그래.
seedlings,
그래. 와, 대화가 길다 길어. 빡시어라.
Teach.
없지. 오. 밥이야, 밥. 대화가 안 끝났지. 어래? 아, 그래? 잘 있어라. 잡일이 만땅이야. 고기를 굽고 팔아야지. 갔다 왔지.
About Auric.
Did you find out what happened to him?
You should forget about Auric. There's nothing to worry about.
Indeed?
아,
Maybe I was imagining an issue where there was nothing. Or perhaps I should have been more attentive. Whatever the truth, regrets won't change facts. Thank you for looking into it for me.
You really messed up there.
야, 너 가 있어.
You should go.
Yeah.
난 솔프리야. 어휴. 또 얼라리우? 전초? 오. 이건 패스하고 이것도 패스하고 죽어. 졸라 세. 처벌 어디에 있지? 아, 멀다 멀어. 아휴. 갈까?